What's going on, guys? Good morning. We got about 9 minutes before CPI data comes out. Morning, the Beast. Jose, what's up? Young. Kevin, what's going on, guys? AMC to $3. It's definitely possible, right? It's definitely possible. I think we could still see AMC around $10 this month. That's what I'm thinking. I know the apes aren't going to be happy hearing that. Well, guys, give me 1 second here. Let me put out a quick tweet. Let everybody know we're live. Post over on the Discord as well. And then we'll jump into it. Robert, what's going on? Good morning. So CPI data comes out in about 8 minutes. The expectations are month over month, 0.2%, and year over year, 8.1%. Those are the expectations. Gonna be important. Definitely an important day here today. In the meanwhile, guys, if you have any questions, throw them up in chat there. Let's go over them. Hey, Roblox hitting the news cycle here today. Roblox posted a wider than expected loss for the latest quarter, as well as sales that fell shy of Street's forecast. The gaming platform company also said that it expects losses to continue for the foreseeable future as expenses rise in the pandemic include induced demand increases fade. Roblox fell 1.1% in pre-market action, pairing on earlier 10% off hours lost. Good lord, man. That's a little dim. Joey, good morning. Guys, well, give me a minute here. I'll get back into chat there. I'm just going to post this real quick on Facebook now. And the Discord. A couple minutes behind today. Ricardo, what's going on? Good morning. All right, guys, we're going to do a little raffle today as well. So let me get the wheel of names out here and start jotting you guys down. Remember, the way to enter the raffle is by commenting in chat. And then you have to be here. I announced the winner around 8:55 a.m. You will have to be here in order to win. When I announce the winner, if you are not in, then you forfeit and we move on to tomorrow. There would be no winner. So I got everybody in here so far that's commented. All right, got you there. The Beast, Jose, Young, Kevin, Joey, Ricardo. Remember, you must be in here at 8:55 a.m. in order to have a shot at winning and claiming your prize. Yannick, what's up? Good morning, good morning. All right, so we got that CPI data coming out in about 4 minutes. And we already went over what expectations are. We'll see what the actual figures are going to be. But how about yesterday, huh? Let me get over here real quick. Yesterday was Tuesday. Let's grab the watch list. Tesla watching the 820 area for resistance, could fade back down to 800. SPY watching 405 for resistance, could fade back down to the 390s. SPY yesterday, 405 resistance, faded all the way back down here to the 390s. Tesla, worse yet. What happened? 820s resistance, all the way back down here to 770s. Talk about getting demolished. Talk about getting demolished. Today's still here in the face of these 820s. I would suspect, we got a few minutes here, if CPI data comes in way too hot, you know, higher than expectations, I would expect this 405 area on the SPY to continue holding, 405, 406, to continue holding resistance. And I think then today we crack yesterday's lows and we'll officially get into the low 390s. I think that's possible, but the CPI data has to come in higher than expected, you know, and it can't just be like a little bit higher. If it's just a little bit higher, then I think the markets rally off of that. If it comes in as expectation, the markets rally off of that. If it comes in lower than expected, I think the markets rally off of that. What was the last CPI? I just had it here. So March's year over year was 8.5%. March's year over year was 8.5%. We're expected at 8.1% today, year over year. And month over month is expected to rise to 0.2%. So if we come in 0.3, 0.4, I think it's game over. I think at that point it's game over. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Brent, good morning. Let me put you in here for the raffle. Gotta love the SPY, about 100. Butterfly yesterday. Nice, Joey. Congrats. Yeah, you don't need... Okay, so when the SPY is trading range like it is now, you don't need to trade anything else. I had somebody asking me recently, oh, Jesse, are you trading penny stocks or do you not trade penny stocks anymore? I mean, I put them on the watch list. I look at them, but they're not providing anything to be traded. And when the SPY, you know, when you have the SPY 405 to 395, when you have Tesla 820s to 770s, when you have AMD, you know, 91 to 85, right? When you have NVIDIA, you know, go from 182 basically all the way down here to 170, you have to... this is where the play's at. This is where the volatility's at, right? This is where the volatility's at. Look at the SPY. Oh my God. What happened? How's the data? Let me see if I can find it here. Okay, so CPI expected to rise 0.2 month over month, 8.1 annual. Core CPI expected to rise. Boom, boom. All right, but where? That's what was the expectation. What happened? I don't see it here. Guys, if you have a link to the numbers, throw it up there in chat. CPI data today. Woof. Good Lord. CPI for all items rises to 0.3 in April. So that's month over month on all items. And there you go, 8.3. Boom. And today we go lower. It's like what people were talking about. Oh, everybody expecting that inflation was slowing down, that we should see smaller, a smaller jump from last month to. Where in the hell have you, as a consumer, been out there and seen prices drop from last month to this month? You haven't. You haven't seen prices drop. You haven't seen supply chain issues resolve themselves. If anything, you're seeing less supplies and you're seeing higher prices. Trading, good morning. Nice. Congratulations on those puts. All right, but let me put you real quick here in the raffle. Guys, remember, if you're just tuning in, we will be running a raffle at 8:55 a.m. In order to join in on the raffle, all you got to do is comment in the comment section here in the chat section. Check Tesla. Boof. Bro. The savagery. The savagery. What? Oh, man. Yeah, coin is looking like it's free falling. Yeah, the beast. Today I will be shopping. I will be shopping today. I'll be taking on another little chunk of some of the stuff I want to buy. I want to buy Google, like add to it. I want to open Amazon more than likely, maybe, depending where it's at. I want to get, you know what? I'm going to get some VOO. This is a Vanguard ETF that tracks the SPY, the S&P. It's just, in my opinion, I'd rather buy this in the SPY. First of all, it's cheaper. Second of all, I think the dividend was slightly better. And third of all, the expense ratio on it is smaller. So I'm going to just go with Vanguard. I'm going to pick up VOO. I'm going to probably grab those three names today. Boom. Yesterday, I grabbed a little bit of SoFi. I have about half. So you notice that I named good companies, an ETF, and then I named a speculative play, right? I named the speculative play. Now, on the speculative play, I bought yesterday and I have 50% of the size I want to have on it. But the way I approach that, okay, because people, sometimes they just get a little bit ahead of themselves. The way I approach that is SoFi is going to make up less than 1% of my entire net worth. So, but it's still fine, right? Because if I pick this stock up here in the fives, in my retirement account, I have some from up here and I got to get some from down here. But in my taxable account, I just started getting it here. My cost basis is slightly over $5. So if I have this stock from 5 and 7 years from now, the stock is at 25, at 35, I won. I don't need a giant position, right? If it's at $50, I don't need a giant position. And if it's at 0, oh well. Big deal, right? Big deal. Guys, remember, smash that like button for me. We got 17 people watching the live stream. We only got 10 likes. Help me get up there. Dude, Tesla just got smoked. Smoked. But the SPY getting smoked as well. Line to watch on the SPY is going to be that 395 there. That'll be the line to watch on the SPY. What was yesterday's low to be exact? 394.82 was yesterday's low. So that 395 area is definitely going to be the area to watch on the SPY. Yeah, shopping carts. I like that, the beast. That was funny. All right, let me see. I see some new people coming into the stream here this morning. Welcome, Sepa. Let me add you to the raffle. Sepa's in there. Chewy. Ouch. Yep. Adding you to the raffle. Guys, remember, in order to win, you have to be here at the end of the stream at 8:55 a.m. when I run the raffle and we announce the winner. And I give you the instructions on how to claim your prize. Joey, right? I will be looking to add, thank you for that reminder. I will be looking to add a little bit of to my crypto portfolios today as well. It's gonna be a busy morning. I got a lot to do. I gotta do a little bit of shopping, and then I gotta do my day trading as well. All right, guys. So any tickers you want me to take a look at for you this morning before we jump into the scans and the news and all that good stuff? Oh, guys, don't forget Trade Ideas 2-week trial, 2-week test drive. Links there in chat. It includes the Holly, the artificial intelligence they have. All right, so any tickers you want me to take a look at for you? Twitter. Twitter it's basically just a risk arbitrage at this point. Twitter, you'll see the market dump really hard, and I don't think you'll see Twitter go under 44 very much. Twitter has the buyout from Elon Musk, which means 54.20 is the number he's buying out at. That means if you buy here at 47, and the deal closes a month from now, you're going to be paid $54.20 per share that you own. But then you have to look at the risk to reward. You have to look at two things. All right? Here's a lesson in risk arbitrage. You have to look at two things here. Number one, your risk to reward. If the deal does not come through and falls apart, what is your downside? Well, in this case, your downside is probably going to be somewhere in here in about $35 range. Okay? If the deal goes through, then you get $54.20. This starts to get a little bit more attractive to me, maybe around 44 bucks. If it can get there, it might not. So that's your risk arbitrage. Okay? Now, what is the other aspect you have to look at when you look at this is what is the likelihood of the deal going through? In my opinion, and you can tell by the price action of the stock in the Wall Street's opinion, is that this deal goes through. Otherwise, this stock wouldn't be trading there. It'd be trading somewhere down here more than likely. Why? Because people do not believe that the deal is going to go through. This is a lesson here, guys. All right. So I hope you're writing this down. And if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. So since the stock is holding up so well in the face of the market being disgusting, right, to the downside, then that means that in essence, the street thinks that the deal will go through. So you'll get your 54.20. You buy at 47, you're going to get your 54.20 within the next 6 months. So you have to look at the likelihood of the deal going through. That is the other component of that risk arbitrage trade. There's literally another stock that you can do this with right now. Activision Blizzard, they're being bought out by Microsoft. Now, let's reverse real quick. Let's go to Twitter. Why does Twitter have a high likelihood of the deal closing? Why is it that the FCC isn't going to be like, oh no, you can't do that, Elon? There's no monopoly going on here. Elon does not own any sort of social media company, right? He doesn't. He owns a freaking rocket company, an electric vehicle company, and then the Boring Company. I don't know what other small project he might have out there apart from those. I don't know. Maybe he has some. I have no clue. The point is that he doesn't own Snapchat. He doesn't own Snapchat. So there's no way for the FCC or any other government agency to step in here and be like, no, we cannot allow this. That is why this is a high likelihood to resolve itself and the deal close and you get your 54.20. Now, I have no position in Twitter. If it gets down to 44, it's going to start to seem a little bit appealing to me for this risk arbitrage. On the flip side, Activision. Activision is being bought out by Microsoft. Microsoft owns Xbox, and I'm pretty sure they might, I don't know, maybe they own another gaming name. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't looked into this deal enough. I don't even know what they're buying it out at. I know it's higher than where it's at now. I want to say it was like 90 something. I could be wrong. I'd have to look it up. Anyways, with Activision Microsoft, the deal, I think the deal can go through. I think it can go through. But it has a little bit more of a harder time when people look at it from the FCC standpoint because of the simple fact that Activision they own Call of Duty. Okay, this is the single biggest, definitely shooter game out there. Okay, first person. Microsoft owns Xbox. So you could argue that Microsoft would come out and be like, well, now that we own Activision, if you want to play Call of Duty, you have to do it on an Xbox. You can never do it on a PlayStation. You can never do it on anything else. You can only do it on what we say you can. 95 a share, thanks to Beast. So I think did I say 90, 95? Nice, I still remembered. So they could say that. Now, Microsoft has come out and said, we're not going to do that. And that would be stupid for Microsoft to say that because they would basically alienate half of their customer base. Well, I don't think Microsoft would do that. That would be stupid. That would be them throwing money out the window. So I think that's another deal that could happen. So it's another one where you can practice that risk arbitrage. So there you go, guys. All right. This is the type of stuff that I do on YouTube. This is the type of stuff I do in the chat room. But, there's just not a Lambo here, so I don't have 200,000 subscribers. I might not have a Lambo, but I got a $1.2 million house in the Keys, which I'm going to go see in a little while. All right, guys, enough of that. Let's move on to the morning. Any tickers you want to look at? Other than Twitter, we already did that one. I don't want a Lambo, Taylor. I don't want a Lambo. You can't make me buy one. I'd rather just keep buying my freedom. Otherwise, we'll just start making the list, guys, because we only got a few minutes left here. Taylor. Oh, Taylor, you're not on the list here. Let me put you on the raffle. Taylor Adams. I need the Lambo Joy for the views. How am I going to get the views? My channel's been stuck at 14,200, 14,300 subs for a minute. My little girl, she'll want to ride in the Lambo? Maybe. She loves the boat, though. She loves the boat. Tesla. Yes, absolutely, Tesla can fall more. Yeah, yesterday's open was pretty choppy, Chewy. Tesla has room to fall at least to 750s. Right there. And I think if the overall market just loses its bottom today, you could see Tesla at 700 or in the low 700s. Whoops. Pool man, good morning. Let me add you to the raffle for today. I like that, Taylor. I like that. All right, so on Tesla, I'll be watching. Such a difficult area where it's at right now. Probably watch around the $800 zone. If it gets under 740s, or under 7, well, not under 740s. What's the low here? 774. If it gets under 774, I'll definitely watch for shorts. Let me check this hourly chart. Hourly chart has that clear 820s resistance. We had a little bit of minor 800 support. So maybe the $800 level would be the first level to watch on Tesla for bounce back. So Tesla watching the $800 zone for resistance for a fade back down towards the 740s. Also, we'll watch the 770s. We'll watch yesterday's low. Yesterday's low was 774s. 774 area. Yesterday's low for resistance. It's broken to the downside. Has room towards 700 area. The beast, I like that. SPY, I'll simply just be watching for that 395 area to crack. Watching for 395 area to crack and become resistance. Could have room to fall towards, I think last I checked was like 380s. Let's start cleaning up some of these old lines. That 394 area, 395, is the one that's trying to hold the SPY up. If we crack that, I mean, there's a lot of little minor supports and stuff here. You could see, those 387s to 384. Could see 387s to 384s. So 387 to 384 area. Nice, Taylor. All right, so we got the SPY and we got Tesla. S-Buck. Starbucks is doing really well. I mean, I don't understand, honestly, for such a premium price coffee. Oh, I was way ahead. My bad. I was way behind there on the chart. I haven't looked at Starbucks since we drew this line. We drew this line on the 5th of April. And we updated it last week. Let's get rid of that line for now. This is looking like a very key level on Starbucks. I mean, look how much support has been here at this level, right? Look at this. Previous resistance. I mean, you're at a very key level. If that level were to break to the downside, I mean, you have room all the way down to 60 bucks. So keep eyes on that 71. 71 is a key level of potential support on Starbucks. Off the Q's getting rocked, man. Like getting hit by a young Mike Tyson. Look at that thing. I mean, I wouldn't want to get hit by an old Mike Tyson, but still. Yeah, this market's going to bleed out today, it's seeming like. So we got SPY and we got Tesla. Let's go take a look. Let's do the Q's. So Q's, whoops. So the Q's watching the what are the lows here? We got 296.57, 296.72. So watching the 296.50 area. Watching the 296.50 area to break and become resistance. Could have room to fall towards. Let's go find that potential support. You could have room here to 287. Yeah, you could have room here to 287. Room towards 287. Yeah, Joey, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Chewy, I've been buying puts and I've been shorting. I've been buying puts on stocks and SPY, and I've been shorting stocks all year. I'm bearish. I have bearish sentiment this year. Yesterday we did try to do Tesla calls for a reversal. The prior day we did Tesla puts. I've done SPY puts. Today I'll be looking probably at SPY puts. Got to see what the setup is. I don't just, the bell rings and I just like, oh, boom, I buy something. No, I wait for setups to develop. I wait for patterns to show up. I'll give you an example. Here's the SPY, gap down, pushed upwards to a resistance area, couldn't get through, broke under VWAP, aggressive entry. This is a trade we did a while back. This was last year, October 6th. Long puts in here. First take profit here, here, more here, and then I got flat somewhere down there. So I wait for patterns for setups to show up. So typically my trades don't happen until 9:40, 9:45, 10 o'clock. Lately a lot have been around 10 o'clock. Okay, so we've got the SPY, we've got the Qs, we've got Tesla here on watch. Let's see what else. VERU hitting the scans here today. Nice technical bounce off the 50-day and the 200-day moving average. Oof, we only got a couple minutes, guys. We're gonna run that raffle a little bit later than usual. We got to make this watch list. So VERU stock source after FDA agrees treatment can be submitted. Okay. VERU, I'll put it on the watch list for those that like to trade these smallies better. VERU, FDA agrees. On this one, I'd watch for a break and hold of 10. At that point, you could have room here. 12s to 13. All right, so we got that one. Let's go on over here, AMD, see what AMD is doing. Thank you. Jose, I got it. Got the Cuban coffee. All right, so I'd watch on AMD. We're in a tough area here, but most of these they're at these lows, at these supports, at these major support zones. So on AMD, watching the 84 area to crack and possibly become a level of resistance. Could have further downside towards. Let's go find the next potential support zone. 78. 78 to 72. We've drawn these previously. There we go. Hey, Jose. Nice. Good job on those coin puts. All right, so we got SPY, Qs, Tesla, VRU, AMD. Let's go check in on NVIDIA. Let me make this chart bigger, man. What's the low here? The low here is 168.27. That'll do. 168.27. Man, if we break underneath that, I mean, AMD has room to fall here to like 162. Yeah, AMD has space there to fall to 162 at least. I'm sorry, NVIDIA. Watching the 168 area to crack and become resistance. Could have room towards 162 zone. I think it has further downside than that, but that's a good area to watch. SPY, Qs, Tesla, VRU, AMD, NVIDIA. I think we'll leave it at that. That's plenty to watch, more than enough. Plenty of opportunities to be found in those names today. So, okay, we're going to run the raffle now. We're going to run the raffle, and in the meanwhile, if you want to come join us, DTC Lite, 2 weeks for free. Got everyone in here. Did I get you, Jose? Nope. Jose. Oh yeah, I already got you. I got you at the start up there. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So let's run the raffle. Let's see who wins today. Winner must be present. You're gonna have to contact me. You're gonna have to confirm here in chat and then contact me. Oh, you don't have to do any of that because I already know who you are. You are a DTC Lite member. Yannick, send me a DM in chat and I'll get you squared away, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, guys. All right, guys. So that's going to conclude today's live stream here in YouTube. Like I said, if you want to join in and be with me all day, every day, there's the links there, DTC Lite, DTC Pro. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good luck out there today. Do not let emotions dictate your decision making. Manage your risk correctly and make some money. See you guys later.